get started. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, how long have you been with the brand now?
8.5 years.
8.5
year.
years.
Started right out of college.
So the hook for you with Urban Decay was what? I always love to ask this question to women.
I went to school for fashion merchandising. Wasn't quite sure what that was going to be. I always loved makeup. I loved putting makeup on my friends too. You know, I did makeup for proms and, you know, cheerleading and all that kind of fun stuff. And I just knew that I had to do it. So, you know, I started as an intern and I worked my way up, and now I get to create all this super fun stuff.
It's like a dream job.
It is. Yeah.
And what I love about Urban Decay and this brand, and I hope you'll find this too, is thinking back to when I was looking for great makeup, I needed really good eyes that would pop. It's one of the hardest things I think to do is create beautiful looks and find the right eyeshadows and what colors go with what. Well, this was the brand that started these naked palettes. The original Naked started the brand, I think it was 8 years ago or so. No, a little bit more than that,
2010.
right? Okay, 2010.
Yep.
That has since been retired. And then it grew to Naked2, and then Naked Heat, and there's so many different versions. So tonight, to get you closest to the original, and the one that I think is so universally flattering for everybody, is the Naked2 eyeshadow palette, because Urban Decay understood that sometimes it can be confusing. So let's put 12 shades together that can all work with each other, give you an easy everyday look for the office or for the soccer field or for the PTA meeting.
Yeah.
Or you are going to rock it with your girlfriends on a Friday night at 9 o'clock like now. You get everything, and it's part of our theme called Easy on the Eyes. 12 creamy shades from matte to shimmer. You even get the double-ended brush. We have it for you on 4 easy payments of $13.50. Naked, iconic part of the brand, and this is too.
12 gorgeous taupe-hued, mauve-hued neutrals to just build really any look, and I want to take you through the shades. So we have, like you said, a mix of mattes and shimmers and pearls. Foxy, one of the best shades to start your look off with. Easy to remember, it's the very first one that you see. Beautiful, little bit of a yellow undertone. We go into Half Baked, which is a beautiful bronze. We have Booty Call, which is super fun.
My favorite. I started buying that in the singles because I love it so much. Right?
Yeah, right? The first one that goes. We're just like, can I get a single in that? No, you gotta get it here. And then we go into Chopper, which is a super iconic shade for Urban Decay. We've had this shade for years. Bronze color, some silver sparkle, super fun. We have Tease, beautiful matte shade. I have it layered on all over my face today. And then we have Snake Bite, a beautiful bronzy brown metallic. Then we have Suspect, which is a little bit, a little bit warmer, if you will. And then we have Pistol, which is a gorgeous smoky gunmetal, touch of green in here too.
So pretty.
Verve, this is actually one of my very favorite shades in this palette. When we first started working on this palette, I took one of these out of in a pan. I just took it with me to a wedding, put it all over. It was so beautiful. YDK, beautiful mauve bronze. And then we have Busted, a deep burgundy smoky shade, and then we have Blackout, our blackest black eyeshadow you will ever see. Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yeah. I have a couple of these shades on, and if you watch me and follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I'm Stacy QVC. We did a little tutorial showing you what Naked2 can do for just an easy fall look, because this is the time, I think, this season as we transition into fall, to really pick this up and try Naked2. Think of what 12 eyeshadows would cost you if you tried to put these 12 together. First of all, you wouldn't know what colors to pick to put a collection like this together. They did the work for you.
Yep.
But the cost, again, $54 for all these shades, and they last forever.
They do.
Your staying power with all of your makeup is incredible.
Yeah, they're just gorgeously, they're richly pigmented. And that is absolutely something that Urban Decay strives for. We want to make sure we are giving you, true color payoff. What you see here is what you're going to get. I'm going to kind of dig in here to Half Baked, and if you swatch it, you're just going to get that true gorgeous pigment lay down on your arm.
Hold it right there. Hold it. They're going to get in a close up. See right there. You just did. Oop, no, right. Ah, there we go. There we go. One swipe and look at that. And it's easy application. It doesn't take a lot of time to build these looks.
No.
And Jessica, you're going to show us some of the looks. Tell us each color that you're using and what you're doing and what kind of look you're going to create for us right now.
Absolutely. So I am going to dip into Foxy, which is the first color in the palette. It's a light yellow toned matte shadow, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. This is a great color for anyone to use as a base. I'm gonna start at the lash line and from the inner corner work all the way up under my brow bone.
And that's one of your matte shades, right?
It is a matte shade.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're taking the brush that's included, and now we're putting Foxy all over our eye. So even if you have the discoloration, some of the blue veininess that some women get, this would be great to help kind of even everything
It
out.
really would, yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow night we're going to share with you guys our eyeshadow primer potion, which she did prep her lids with. That helps make your eyeshadow last. It helps with creasing. It helps even out the skin tone on your eyelids. And then this beautiful Foxy shade just goes on so smoothly over that. And just, yeah, evens out your skin tone.
See
Beautiful.
how saturated, how great and pigmented these are, and notice that it's not flaking and dusting all
No.
around her eye. It stays put. There's nothing worse than when you're trying to apply eyeshadow, and when you like are done and you open your eye and you're looking in the mirror, you see it under your eye. You're like,
Exactly.
what?
I
That's not
know.
where it's supposed to
No,
go.
it's supposed to stay. Absolutely.
Exactly. Okay, Jessica, so you just got done with Foxy on both. Did you switch to another color now?
I'm gonna switch right now to Tease.
Okay.
It's a neutral
Love that color.
taupe-hued matte shade. And I'm applying it right in my natural crease to kind of sculpt the eye. This is a great basic daytime look.
I love the brush that we've paired with the palette too. You can see how easily it just blends those two eyeshadows together.
Are you using the same side of the brush that you used for Foxy?
I am.
So you just went into the crease, back and forth. Again, look, it didn't go everywhere all around your eye. It stayed in put. But look how easily these blend.
Yeah, they blend beautifully together. You know, honestly, we want to make sure that we give you eyeshadow, you know, that has different textures. Obviously, we want, you know, to mix it up from here time and time again. You should be able to mix a matte and a shimmer and a pearl together, and that's what you can get from Urban Decay
And
eyeshadow.
I would have known that. I wouldn't have been able to look at individual eyeshadows and go, oh yeah, I can put pearl and shimmer together. I think you have to, if you're doing matte, stay matte.
Yeah.
You know, again, that's why you guys put the collection 12 together of different versions.
Yes.
To help us, because while I know you are embraced by professional makeup artists, you're a go-to brand for them. What I found when I first discovered you guys is even somebody like me who's not so good at applying makeup, you put everything together and you make the formulas play so well and so
Yes.
easy to use that I felt like I attended beauty school because I could pull off the same looks that I could see back then it was a magazine ad. Now it's on an Instagram on a beauty blogger post. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We've come a long
absolutely.
way. So that I think just really sets you apart from other makeup brands out there. Is your formulas
Yes.
are user friendly.
They really are, and especially when you purchase a Naked palette too, you have all those shades, like you said, together. It's easy. You start here with your light shades, build that base color, kind of go into the middle of the palette,
All right.
give yourself that smoky look.
Now Jessica's doing right under the brow. You switched colors. Okay, talk us through this, Jessica.
I am dipping into Booty Call.
My favorite! And that's where I started
best.
using it. It was just, I would always put it right under the eyebrow, kind of as my highlighter, Jessica.
Great,
Is that
yeah.
like kind of like, you know, kind of eyeshadow 101 is just doing that with Booty Call?
It is the best highlighter for any skin tone. It is gonna brighten it, it is going to lift. And you can see how I'm angling the brush upward under my eyebrow because I want to create a lift. I wanna look like I got 8 hours of sleep when I really didn't.
Yeah, fake it. If
I have
you
a
can't,
4-year-old.
really do it.
I don't get any sleep.
How
Yes,
old?
when she's
She's
keeping you up.
4.
Oh, girl. Yes, I
So-
remember 4.
You can see how bright that
So
looks.
beautiful.
But bright, but without it looking, you know, like a disco ball. Like it doesn't have too much shimmer. Or
Nope.
too much. It doesn't have any glitter.
We actually call this a demi matte.
I was gonna say because when you
Yeah.
look at it in the palette, it looks matte. But then when you see Jessica apply it to her skin, and yes, the inner corners, I love it there too, Jessica. You're so like it was as if you were back there and you taught me how to put on makeup all these years ago. It goes on though with a little bit of that highlighted
It does.
glow.
It has just a tiny little bit of shimmer, a little bit of pearl, helps make your eyes pop, you know, not super metallic.
That is
so easy to
amazing.
use, and
Look
it just
at the
made her eyes
different- I
brighter.
know. That made her eyes bigger. The blue in your eye, Jessica, has just come to life, and you only use 3 shades.
Only
it.
3 shades so far. She's gonna, by the end of this night, she's gonna have all 12.
I'll have the whole palette on.
No, get out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. That's a little ambitious for some of us. But then again, this is why we brought you here, to show you what this palette can do.
Exactly what you can do with it.
You know, maybe some days you're just going to use Foxy because you just want to even out the skin tone on your your eyelids, maybe
Yep.
pop on some mascara, go out the door.
Exactly.
And then on another night,
easy.
you're having some wine, you're with girlfriends, you're gonna go out, then you use 8 shades. That's
Exactly.
what I love, because we
Build
gave
it.
us options with the Naked 2 palette.
Yes, we absolutely did. You can get a bronze glow in here. You can get a taupey, grayish look if you want. You can get a smoky eye.
And that's what it looks like, Jessica, you're doing right now, kind of doing a semi-smoky eye.
So she is, she's going to be using 2 shadows. She's using Busted and Blackout. And these 2 shades are at the end of the palette. And I don't know if, I hope nobody's scared looking at this, but when I said this is our blackest black eyeshadow that we have, it is truly pigmented. It's really soft. It's really rich. Don't be scared by it. See how Jessica's using it. She's able to mix those shades together, kind of, soften that black if it's too dark for you. But then I just love Busted. It just has that beautiful rosiness to it. It just really, makes her eyes pop. It makes them bluer.
So Jessica, for those of us who are afraid to do that smoky eye, would you say, with you applying Busted, to me it almost could be your blender, your eraser, that if you applied too much, you're taking that Busted and kind of calming it down and helping it look blended again.
I did, and I'm also dipping into Chopper now, which is the 4th shade in the palette. It's a really beautiful coppery color, and this really can tone down everything.
Oh, that's what I meant, the Chopper, not the Busted.
Yeah.
You're using the Chopper to help blend it.
This can kind of tone it all down. You don't have to be scared. You can get a beautiful smoky look, and it's not scary.
That is so beautiful.
And it adds that spotlight to the tops of her eyes, too.
And I like that soft smokiness. Again, just look at the before and after. How her eyes pop. Yes, you look more awake, Jessica. We know it's not because of sleep, but so pretty. And really 12 colors, again, from mattes to demi-mattes to the shimmers. You could even use that blackout for a eyeliner.
Absolutely.
If you don't do pencils, but wait till you meet our pencil coming up, because it's going to change the way you think about eye pencils. But there you have it, Naked 2. The original has been retired.